There are two. There are only two certain in this world: death and taxes. When I became mayor, I cut the portion of a particular tax provision, no, which is in this case real property tax, because we wanted to compete with Manila. I wanted Manila used to be the center of the universe of this country, no?
Yeah.
But we deteriorated because
Because of-
other cities
Yeah.
offered better tax policy or even programs,
Yeah.
no?
And the population density is just so high nowadays.
Yeah,
especially in Manila.
and that's why I wanted to invite businesses to go back to Manila. And the best way to do it is to create certainty in rules, rules that are applicable to everyone, and leveling the playing field.
Yeah.
And as a matter of, ano yung pain? What do you call that pain? When you fish, you put some
The bait.
bait.
The bait.
bait in a good form, no?
Mm.
You attract them by giving
Bait.
such ease in doing business. Now, and fortunately, it had a very
Yeah.
good effect. And to be, as a matter of fact, no, before I became mayor, Manila only receives about 20-30 billion worth of businesses. My first year,
Pesos?
bill and pesos.
Ah,
In my first year, I think what we had is 123 billion worth of investment
Wow.
pumasok. So that is
Nice.
about 500% growth, no?
Yeah.
In 1 year. Then on the height of pandemic, the good news about Manila, I mean, modesty aside, we grew
Which is surprising because
170 billion
Yeah.
came in. So
that is so impressive because, yeah, the world
Yeah.
at that time was suffering major economic collapses or recessions all around, especially in the food
but,
industry.
well, it takes a lot of people. I'm happy and grateful to City Hall employees who work with me. And it takes a lot of policy, action plan for these people to invest back again in
Yeah.
Manila. And that's why we were given so much recognition from DTI, mandated organization, business community, and even Bloomberg.
Yeah.
Bloomberg, no?
The-
We won the top 50
Wow.
in the out of 600 cities
Yeah.
in the world at the time of pandemic. So, because of our aggressiveness in addressing COVID and liberal interpretation of rules, openness, certainty, predictability, people went back again to Manila because they used to be in
Yeah.
Manila. I mean, the businesses. And what is the effect that SDG or the poverty situation of the city?
There has to be
More jobs, more
growth.
savings, then creates stability to every
Yeah.
Manileño or family in Manila. So then, with regard to cushioning the socio-economic impact of the pandemic to the lives of our people, the city government came in through these social services during the height of the pandemic. And we were very aggressive in addressing and confronting COVID-19 through vaccination, through discipline, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Pero sir, don't you think that because like lots of people go to Manila, like there's no proper housing anymore, like it gets more, like you can notice it's more traffic. Is it there not? I mean, I think there's probably no more space. Like, wouldn't you agree that there's no more space now?
And thank you for
their
asking, Jack.
living.
Very good point. Remember in the on a few minutes ago, I told you about MBN.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I really like Singapore. I
Mm.
really like Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. Uh, Sumalangit nawa ang kanyang kaluluwa.
Mm.
I really like
What
him.
happened? What happened
I
to
mean, Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew is already.
Yeah.
I mean, may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
But he's a very good leader because Singapore used to be a slum of Malaysia. But
Mhm.
now the rest is history, and I think it is proper to give credit to Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew. Then one of the key projects of Singapore is the vertical housing. So when I became mayor, it's first time in history of Manila that in-city vertical housing program were introduced. And you can Google it. There is what you call Condominium 1,
Mhm.
Ooh.
Condominium 2.
Yeah, you showed me this
Yes.
before. I've seen it
Yeah.
firsthand.
Yes, Binondominium.
That's the one I saw.
And we're still building three more. These are 15-story,
Yeah.
2 bedroom, 2 elevator,
Mm.
enough facility for the community. And the beneficiaries of these are the what you call the
No.
urban settlers,
Mhm.
informal settlers, and the lower middle class who have no house that they can call their own. Like me, squatter kami.
Mm.
No? So, as we speak, there's still 20-story each being built.
No.
So this is, I do believe that if a family in poverty uh, will receive such program like housing, I think that you're just bringing back dignity
Yeah.
to the beneficiary. So it happened
Mm. Do you think
at the height of pandemic,
Mhm.
and even horizontal or what you call base community that
Mhm.
we build also. These are thousands of families in less than 2 years. I mean, modesty aside, in less all these things happening are in less than 2 years.
I just want to also add, you were talking about your achievement as your mayor, like all those fantastic
Our achievement.
achievements. You are the youngest person to be elected as mayor, right?
Yes.
Yes.
How did it feel, like achieving such success at a young age, starting from all the way from
No,
the
I don't
bottom
look at
to-
my age. I look at my responsibility. Because in every position, there is responsibility. So that's what I'm after. That's why you, Franco, is a witness to this. Doing my job in my own little way. And in fact, you never saw me for 3 months straight
Oh
during
yeah.
the pandemic.
Yeah, you were just
So
working,
my
working straight.
family is the victim of me doing my job. You cannot have both worlds.
I guess that's just the way it
they
is for
suffer.
fathers, because you have to sacrifice
Yeah,
so much.
It's just so happened that I am not proud about it, that my family, paid the price. But again, as I have said, I cannot do it on my own. I'm also grateful to
Yeah.
the people of city
I get that.
government who really changed their mindset
Mhm.
being government employees.
Yeah, I get that.
Uh,
Mhm.
Yes.
As in, it's important really as a father because you're the breadwinner, the provider of the family.
So you talk about personal responsibility. So given post-pandemic society, new normal, all that, what are some things you can suggest to like individual citizens, for example, students, office workers? What do you think they can do to help combat poverty, homelessness?
Well, you have to excel in your field of undertaking. And if I may share to you what Einstein said,
Mm.
don't expect different results will come to you tomorrow if what you did today is the same as yesterday. As a student, you wanted good grades, pero you keep on playing ML. So you got 75 last grading period, then you keep on doing ML, Mobile Legend, or playing games, then you expect that your grades will be better.
Of course.
You're fooling yourself. So, if you want something new or better for your future or for tomorrow, you have to do it today. You have to excel on whatever field
Yeah.
or task in front of you.
Even if it's just a small change, a change is a change.
Yeah.
Change
You
is a
make
change.
A 1,000 mile journey starts with a single step.
Exactly. But you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You cannot keep, tomorrow na lang. Yeah, next time na lang.
Instead of saying
Uh,
one day, you could say it's day one.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Now, as an employee, if you're given a task, you try to excel from it by delivering what is, expected from you.
Yeah.
And third, I think you have to practice the principle of delayed gratification.
Ah.
Mm.
I
Yes.
teach these things.
Oh.
Okay. You cannot blame people. Okay. You cannot blame people to ano yung mag-asam in English? Wants, no? Yung
Their needs, their
Yeah.
desires.
no, desire. Oh, yeah, people's desire. You cannot blame people because every person has desires. That's normal. But as with regard to your question, what can we do on and prepare ourselves in the next decade, in the next 5 years, or maybe in your lifetime is really if you know how to practice delayed gratification, especially in your poverty. You know, and now you have an opportunity to work to make a living. If you practice delayed gratification, then you'll see uh, you'll have a better
Yeah.
savings or better or quality life.
Yeah.
Because if you gratify yourself often, you know, Oy, I earned something, I'll spend it now. Because I want ape vape. Or ano yan?
Yeah.
Vape, vaping ape. Oh,
Yeah, bathing ape. Yeah.
Bathing ape. O yun. Or I wanted
A nice, cool
a
bathing
nice
ape jacket.
cool dress or things. Yeah? But
Yeah.
if you put that money that you spent somewhere else and you invested as young as possible,
Yeah.
as early as possible,
Yeah.
and you continue doing what you're doing today,
Mhm.
then later on, you'll have a better chances of to live at the very least
Yeah.
comfortably. There's a saying that you cannot kill the goose that lays the golden egg.
As you can see, when talking about the infrastructure, you know the BGC bubble, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a segregation between the BGC bubble in the center and the poverty areas. How do you think the government could attempt to decrease the segregation?